Pretty impressed with your attention to detail, and that you had like a couple of pages of notes in a meeting Monday about like things you could have done better. Is that kind of a new thing for you, or are you being more like self-aware about things you could do better, or how does that kind of work?
Well, that's always been a thing for me. I've always felt like I can be better. Obviously, statistically, I guess, you could say I had a good game last game, but I don't think, personally, because I feel like I'm my own like worst critic. So, I critique myself really hard when I watch film, and I feel like I had a good game last game, but there's a lot of things I could have did better.
What could you have done better?
Second half could have played harder. Obviously, not fumble the ball. Our biggest thing is to protect the ball, protect our yards, and you can't fumble the ball in key moments like that. So that's one thing that I have to get better at.
What did you have written on those notes? What did it say?
Keeping ball leverage, playing harder, finishing my plays, catching everything that comes my way. Simple receiver stuff.
Coach Morrow said that you were saying that even though you made some big plays, you still didn't feel like you had a great game. So in your mind, how do you make that distinction?
Well, blocking harder. That's the difference for me. That's what I mean when I say finish plays. On plays that have nothing to do with me, how can I, affect the play in a positive way? You know what I'm saying? Just playing harder, finishing better. That's what I told Coach Moore after the game. He came up and he told me, good game, but I told him, nah, Coach, I have to finish better. Obviously first half I had a good first half, but second half I didn't match that with my first half, so I just have to play better.
What does this week mean to you personally?
Well, obviously this is a game I've always dreamed of playing in and being a part of. So personally, of course, I have guys over there that I played high school with, and high school Pop Warner or middle school football, anything like that. I know almost everybody on the entire team, but personally, it's just a game that I want to come in and dominate and win for my team.
There might be moments on Saturday when you match up against Adoree, and that's not going to be anything new for you. Obviously, having gone through that in practice, what's going to be the key for you?
The key for me is just win every play. Obviously, Adoree's a great player. I witnessed that for 2-3 years of playing high school with him, so I'm looking forward to the challenge.
What's it been like to see Caleb go first to SC and then come over here and be with you?
Well, Caleb is one of my best friends on the team, so I'm glad. I'm happy for him as how he's prospering this season, and he's been having a good season for us. And we call him, us as a team, we call him All State because he has good hands. So I'm glad Caleb's balling out right now, man. I'm happy for him.
Is it surprising to you since he was a quarterback, I guess, by trade early on in his high school career?
Well, I feel like us Sarah guys, we're athletes, so I feel like we could play multiple positions. But I'm happy that he's made that transition from quarterback to tight end because it's very different between the positions. Obviously, quarterback, you're not having any contact. You're just throwing the ball, sitting back there throwing the ball. And tight end, you have so many assignments, passing assignments, blocking assignments. So I'm glad he's doing well.
The Sarah guys aren't your only teammates. Darius Rogers, you were a teammate of your freshman year at Carson. Do you still keep in contact with him?
Yeah, of course. With all of my teammates, all of my former high school teammates. I talked to DJ a couple times this year. Talking about the season, how he's been doing, stuff like that. So we definitely keep in touch.
When Caleb first went to SC, did you give him kind of a hard time?
No, not really. No, I didn't really give him a hard time. Of course his dad was there, so that's comforting for him. I just want for all my high school teams, I just want them to go to the most comfortable situation.
You're used to Sarah guys going to USC,
obviously.
So what brought you here? How are you on this side?
Well, when I was coming out of high school, I just felt like UCLA had more of the. They just had more of the roar in LA, and they had just beat USC 2 times in a row. And I just wanted to be a part of something that was on the rise.
When a Sarah guy picks UCLA, does Coach Altenberg bake you a cake or something?
Nah. Well, he's obviously happy because he went here, but baking cakes and anything like that, he's not. He's definitely not that kind of guy.
Do you feel kind of like a need or maybe a small desire to maybe turn the pipeline away from USC from Sarah to UCLA?
Well, I try with the guys that's coming out of Sarah now. I try not to try to steer them any way because I would want them to make the proper choice for them because that's what I wanted coming out of high school. So you know, unless I really, really want them to come here, like I try to let them make their own decisions.
You said at that time UCLA had the roar of LA. Do you still feel like UCLA does after you guys lost last year?
We lost last year, but last year was last year, and this year is this year. That was 2015. We're in the 2016 season, so we're worried about winning this year, and that's our mindset going in.
Do you remember did you watch the 2006 game when it was somewhat similar circumstances? UCLA had backup Patrick Cowan and won that game at the Rose Bowl.
I actually haven't seen that game, but since you said that, I'm probably gonna go try to watch it.
I think he was here today. Patrick Cowan was here today.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I wasn't even paying attention. Sorry.
You guys good?
Yep. Thank you.